Welcome into episode number 177 of The Voice Behind the Voice. I'm Sean Aronson, the TV and radio broadcaster for the St. Paul Saints, an independent minor league baseball team in the Twin Cities. Last week I told you that we were headed to Vegas, and I told you that this week I would update you on how that trip went. It was profitable. Perhaps not as profitable as it could be, but in Vegas it never is it? And it started off great. I made sure that I got on a flight that landed before the Sunday NFL game started. So I landed about 8:30, got to the hotel at 9 o'clock, placed my bets, and in the first set of games, I hit a 4-team parlay that paid me $650. Not bad. Then the afternoon games, I hit another 4-team parlay. This time paid me $600. I'll do the math for you. That's $1,250. Take away the $50 because I had 2 4-teamers in the morning, 2 4-teamers in the afternoon. So I'm up about $1,150 at this point. I put another 4-team parlay on Monday with some NFL, some hockey, and basketball, and wound up on a 4-team parlay, pushing on one and winning on the other 3 that paid me some $347, I think. I cashed out on Tuesday morning, and as I was walking back to the restaurant for breakfast, I placed $100 down on black on the roulette wheel and hit that. So if you just add up just the winnings itself, you're looking at close to $1,700. I came away up $600. So that is Vegas in a nutshell. Now, technically I won $700, but I took $100 and placed it on the Dodgers to win the World Series next year at 6-1 odds. So that bet is sitting out there and will sit out there for quite a while, either until the Dodgers are eliminated from making the playoffs, or they get to the playoffs and are bounced from the playoffs, or in the perfect world, they win the World Series. 6-1 odds will pay me $600. So that is, I think it's the first ever futures bet that I've ever done. But Vegas was a good time. 2 days worth of meetings. Had a chance to check out the Las Vegas Aviators ballpark, AAA ballpark. Gorgeous, gorgeous ballpark in Summerlin, Nevada. Probably about a half hour outside of the Strip. Matter of fact, it is attached right up against the Golden Knights practice facility out there. Right next to a hotel casino, which we were told is where the road teams for the AAA teams stay, which, of course, you're going to stay at a hotel that's got gambling, right? That's where they stay. It's right next to the ballpark, but a beautiful ballpark. They are actually the number one drawing team in all of minor league baseball. Last year was the first year they were in the ballpark. They led all of minor league baseball in average attendance and overall attendance. Put it in comparison, the Saints, 8th best team in terms of average attendance. We're down the list on overall attendance because we played 20 less games than all these AAA teams. But overall, great trip from Sunday till Thursday. Long time to be in Vegas. Maybe one day too long, but always love being out there. With that said, let's get to episode number 177. It is Ted Davis of the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, this is the shortest episode I think that I've ever recorded. It's about 25 minutes long. He and I met inside the dining hall at Target Center. So we did this, I think this was 2 hours before tip-off. I think it's 5 o'clock for a 7 o'clock tip-off. So there was not a whole lot of time, and I had to squeeze what I can. He told me he could give me 20 minutes. I think I was able to stretch this out to 24 and change. But no less interesting. 2 of my favorite stories. One, he grew up and was born and raised in Lubbock, Texas. Talks about when he was I think 9 years old, going to a Texas Tech game and wandering down from his seats with his parents courtside and sitting right next to the broadcaster where he sat for pretty much the whole game. You could not get away with that these days, of just wandering down courtside. And the second one, this is when he was already in the NBA as a broadcaster. I was working out at, I don't know remember it was, a YMCA or some sort of, club like that. And Karl Malone happened to wander in, wanting to keep fresh in the off season, and Ted Davis had a chance to play a pickup game against Karl Malone, and he tells that story. If you have not subscribed to the podcast, you can do so wherever you get your podcasts, and then be sure to rate us and follow us on social media, Twitter at The Voice BTV, Facebook, facebook.com/TheVoiceBTV. You can always email me, thevoicebtv@gmail.com. All right, let's get to it. Episode number 177 with Ted Davis of the Milwaukee Bucks. JW, who's the most famous player you've ever played a sporting event against? Roll the open.
And they would come and work out at the health club there, and he would just want to get in a run. So here we are, under 6 feet, average schlubs, just playing a pickup game, and all of a sudden Karl Malone wants to play. So he would come out and play, and one game I was coming down on a break, and he was just backing up, kind of casual, and I pulled up to take a jump shot. He kind of half-heartedly ran at me, but I hit a jump shot over Karl Malone. That's my athletic claim to fame. So years later, I would talk to him about it. You remember when I hit a jump shot over you? And he just laughed.